And welcome to episode 149 of Two Idiots Reading Comics. Today we are reading Attack on Titan. Go ahead and hit like, share, subscribe wherever you're on. And if it's a podcast, do follow and leave us a review. I guess it doesn't technically have to be any star. 5-star would be awesome. But any type of interaction, negative comments, positive comments on anything really helps the algorithm. I don't know why, but yeah, it does. So yeah, just do that. It would help us out a lot, and we'll get into the episode. And welcome to the best damn book club on the internet. My name's Ron Talmadge. That's David Crocker. This is Two Days Reading Comics, and today, Attack on Titan, Volume 1. If Davis could just get his hat straight. We good now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Still here. Still getting ahead for this baby coming.
Woohoo!
How many days away now?
As of recording, we are 11 days away.
And that's could be coming at any point in the 11 days? Or...
Oh, yeah. It could be any time between the 11 and...
But
at the end of the 11, it's eviction day.
Okay, gotcha.
That's 0 day.
Hopefully not today. I don't want to be around for all that. But very pregnant wife.
Yes.
Walking on eggshells. Just something I've noticed. But, yeah, no. Yeah. Shout out to the in-laws that also listen to this to make fun of you.
Woohoo!
Baby's almost here, so we'll do that at some point, I guess. Or you will. I won't.
Yeah, I will. Yours will be...
Well, someone also has a birthday coming up.
Woohoo! It'll be between this episode and the next episode.
Yeah. You're going to be 28?
Yeah.
I'll be 29.
Yeah. We're all, you, me, and my wife are all 28 for
no
2 weeks together. Like when I'm married, when my birthday happens, hers is 2 weeks later, and then.
But she's with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're all 28 at the same time. No, you're 28 or 29.
I'm 28 right now.
Yeah. We're all 28
August,
at the same time.
29.
And then she turns 29.
Speaking
you'll
of
turn
which,
29. I'll turn 29. Yeah, I'm getting some birthday ideas for you right now.
I put birthday posts on our social media last year.
Yeah.
Do you remember what didn't happen on August 18th? I know you have the passwords.
Did your birthday not get mentioned?
No, it didn't, because I'm not going to be an asshole and post my own birthday.
Did your birthday not get mentioned?
No.
I was kind of hoping you just do it yourself.
No. What kind of asshole would do that?
That would be pretty bad.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna put it in the YouTube video, but on your birthday post, I'm gonna include it. For your anniversary that just happened, your wife put one of my favorite pictures of you that isn't from our college group chat. It's you at your wedding dancing.
Oh, where I've got the beer in the cup, and I'm half bit. Yeah,
thrusting and stuff.
It is one. And honestly, it's one of the better photos of me, because it's I don't look like a complete total fat slob, some bitch.
But what y'all don't know is that both Davis and his wife threw up the night of their wedding.
Oh yeah, we did
at the reception separately.
You have pictures of that?
No, I don't think they took. I think I'm surprised the photographer stayed as late as they did. I don't think
they stayed
that late.
So late.
I know.
We got our money out of that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we. Jesus, yeah, that was a wild fucking
Still
night.
Probably the best wedding in our friend group. We had one other. The most recent one was also very fun, but it didn't go on near as long.
Oh, one in, yeah, it was, yeah,
yeah. The one that was really hot in the middle of summer.
Jesus Christ, that's the one thing
20 minutes
brings
outside
it.
of Birmingham.
That's what brings it down a little bit.
That,
yeah,
we didn't stay super late.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the one in Florida was also nice.
That was cool. Fire.
Yeah.
So the reception took a long time to get started.
Yeah.
But they were taking care of business.
Yeah. I was like, oh, they're probably eating. I was like,
sure.
I don't think it takes that long to eat, dog.
Somebody's eating something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Somebody's eating something.
That's fucking funny. I don't know how to spin out of a cunnilingus joke. But yeah, remind me. I need to do a post for what we're reading in April today.
Oh yeah. Something I've been kind of thinking about is like seeing like some of these guys, Aris Kionis does it, is like reacting to like the current events that just like something that happened at the time, which we are definitely not the best at.
No, and also like outside of the show, I'm really just considering deleting everything.
Yeah, that too. It's gotten a little dark and dark and dingy, and
I don't know if you know who Chris Stefano is.
Yeah,
the comedian.
Yeah,
he's been he's got some show on Vice coming out, and he's been on doing the rounds like Rogan, KFC Radio, and he was on Two Bears One Cave with Tom earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking hilarious. He's awesome. But he was talking about how he finally got someone to run all his social media for him.
Just so
he was like, "Here's the accounts. Change the passwords. I don't even want to be able to just think that I could go look at it."
Damn.
And he said it's like vastly improved his life. So
I can definitely understand that because it's like the whole the boomer generation stuck on Facebook. Yeah. It's like they live on Facebook. Mm-hmm. That's all they do all day long. And when you live on a platform, and if you live on a platform like that, you see the darkest, you see the brightest, you see the grungiest, and just all day you're just sitting there going, "Well, that sucks. Nope, fuck that. That's hell." And it's not a great place, man. Social media is the greatest and worst thing that's been created to me.
Oh yeah,
it's the greatest because it has brought us together, but at the same time, also brought together the worst of us. Shitty people. It's also brought together the worst of us.
And no one can. It's said is like comedians say it all the time, and then like other stuff. It's like stuff said out loud, especially jokes and stuff like that, can't be taken. You can't read the context or the tone of voice when you read something online.
Right.
And so it's just people thinking everyone is 100% serious about everything.
Exactly.
And it's just like, this is fucking dumb.
Right. And it's just...
This isn't the way... Like, I love texting just because that was my generation, and it's just so much easier. But you've got people that... And I think I'm one of them that just won't get the fuck off the phone.
Yeah.
But talking is a million times better a form of communication.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've gone how many centuries, millennia, that the only form of communication was talking and a little writing. But to talk to a human, you talked in face-to-face and everything. And it's only the last 40 years.
Yeah.
Well, 40 puts you in the 80s,
and you're
50,
not getting
60s.
me to do fucking FaceTime. Fuck you.
Yeah, you
call me
FaceTime.
Or you text me.
You and FaceTime. The last 50, 60 years that we even realized that we could talk to people like on a phone, and then texting happened, and then email. And it's like, oh, we don't even have to hear somebody talk on the other side of the world.
It's efficient, but it's not as near effective.
Yeah. And like social media, like it has connected up until say 200 years ago. You only knew what happened like across the road, or down the street, like within like a certain X amount of miles away from you. That's all you knew.
Yeah.
And now we know, like the instant something happens in Taiwan, or the instant something happens in Australia, Haiti, like the way our world has connected, and it's scary, it's cool. But at the same time,
this wouldn't be happening without it. So.
Exactly. I mean, we're sitting here talking into mics that are then going to get put on the internet for eternity.
Yeah.
Or until the overlords take over and shut down everything and shove stem shit into our brain so we can just Google
We refuse to stop cursing, and all the social media platforms kick us off.
Yeah, because cussing is the bad thing that we need to stop right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cussing is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the other shit that's been happening.
No.
TikTok's bad.
I'm actually okay. I don't get on TikTok. Come over. I won't be late to the jokes anymore because I only do Instagram Reels. Yeah. I'll be a month.
Oh, so you jumped on the TikTok train now?
No, I'm not on TikTok. But it's like
if you were on TikTok,
all the funny TikToks come take to Instagram a little while, like 2 weeks later, and I'm behind on jokes. So.
But still, we also aren't sitting in a classroom with our peers talking about those jokes like we were in school, high school, and college. Hell, I remember Yik Yak.
Yik Yak was awesome.
Like,
because we went to a small college.
yeah,
and the entire campus was within the radius of what Yik Yak would do.
So everyone, like, the shit that was talking is like, that sounds like so and so.
Yik Yak
talk to a couple buddies and go,
our...
yeah, that was so and so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, but they got so bad. They got so bad on campus that our school Wi-Fi banned Yik Yak.
Yeah. It was very fun because me and our group of friends would give out Davis's Snapchat name in there every time.
So
and it was always, you want nudes, Snapchat. And there was always one loser's like, here for the nude.
Yeah. There was always one. There was never the same person. There was always one every time. It'd be like, hey, can I get some of those?
You actually had a girl Snapchat you once, right? But that wasn't. Yeah, but that wasn't from Yik Yak. That was like someone wrote it on a classroom chalkboard.
Oh yeah. It's just like, what the fuck is this shit?
She was like, "Are you?" Or I guess she had to type your name in so she knew who it was, and she was like, "Hey," and you were like, "Do I know you?" And said, "I just saw your Snapchat on a classroom."
It's like, I'm sorry. Now looking back on it, because you're telling me
I think I know which
nothing
one it was
else. Who?
Not the girl, not the person, but I knew there was.
Oh, I'm sure it was the guys in the. Oh, you talking about like where they did it from?
Yeah, I think it was that night.
We were at a basketball game and
we held up the sign.
And our buddy wrote out a sign and held it up.
I don't think that was. No one's looking at that sign.
No, it was funny though.
Was it the night that we all had to do that one? It was literally like paper season at Birmingham
it was history.
Southern.
It was a history class that 5 of us were all in together.
Yeah.
We were in the computer room. Yeah, I'm sure that was
and
the
I
night.
think you went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was after, because like 3 or 4 in the morning is when the janitor would come and wipe all the chalkboards clean. And it was after that, so we knew it wasn't going to get erased. And we just put it like up in the corner.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure that's where it was.
It was in a computer lab, so they're not going to use the chalkboard.
No.
And you didn't notice it as we left.
But yeah, I mean, but looking back on it, you go, all right, the dudes that wanted nudes, it's like, okay, fine, you're that bad, but
you just send a picture of your face. You just send. There's one we got you to send a picture of your face, and he like unadded you, blocked you.
Oh yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's like, how bad in a hole do you have to be to just look up in the corner and see a Snapchat and go, I'll respond to that and let's see what happens. It's like,
I mean, it's
the
same thing. Anytime you go into a men's bathroom and it says for a good time call, and it's like, why did you ever expect that to be a woman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like that has 100% been a buddy wrote down his buddy's phone number. And you don't get that one as much anymore. That one was always funny.
No one has pens on them anymore.
Well, that also, that is true. No one's got a pen or a Sharpie to write something down with. The best ones I remember, we were on a road trip, or not a road trip, I was traveling for work, and I went in the gas station bathroom, and somebody had taken a knife and carved the phone number into the stall. And I just stared at him like, somebody really had some dedication on this one. Yeah. It's like somebody was that pissed off for that, wanted that big of a joke to carve it into the stall wall.
Yeah.
College, man.
Good
Jesus.
Now it's almost going to get shut down.
Stupid fuckers.
Yeah.
Don't know how to handle their damn money. Pissed it away for the last 15 years now.
They were nice enough to put us in their magazine. So.
They were. That was quite surprising, though. Yeah. Like, it'll mean anything when it's not available anymore.
Yeah.
Does that mean our degrees are worth anything? Or is it pretty much null and void, our degrees?
I mean, you had an environmental science degree.
I did. You have a business degree that you still aren't using.
I got a business degree from a school that's going out of business. So you tell me.
Yeah, yours does sound a lot worse.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Any school that you can change majors your junior year and still graduate on time.
One of us in this room did it.
Yeah. One of us didn't know he was graduating until 2 days before walking. No, that was you.
Yeah, I know it was me.
Yeah, Mister, I need a. Oh, I'm not worried about it. I only need a 65.
Like a 65 to pass.
To pass on this test, and he got a 68.
Yeah, she gave me 7. No, it was 70. She gave me 70.
But yeah, no. Attack on Titan. Have fun saying those names.
So I've been scrolling through here. Of course, animes are a little backwards.
Mangas.
Usually
it's one person.
Well,
one or two.
So in the back, all the way this way, there's no credits in the front.
Okay.
Or in the main feed. All I've got in the back.
Sometimes it's just the cover.
Is like these 3 dudes in a sketch of them sitting in a room.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like their workstation, and I'm gonna go with it's the 3 names at the bottom.
Yeah, I would assume so.
There's no writer, artist, nothing. It's just Shink-san,
sorry,
Umi-san, and sometimes Takaniwa-san.
Putting that sometimes in there kind of sucks, but okay.
Apologies. No, it literally says sometimes.
I know, that's kind of a dick move.
Again, apologies for messing anything up. We try to give credits no matter what, though. Sorry to Charles Soule and all the others on.
Yeah, we forgot to do credits last week. I think that's the first time that's happened.
I really do. I really think it's
48 episodes.
Yeah, it's literally I think the first time we've ever not done that. But I got on a Star Wars run and left us.
I took a relax last episode.
You turned your brain off and listened.
There was one point I realized halfway through I didn't have a personal recommendation. I was just like, Davis was talking about something. I zoned out. I'm like, what should I recommend this?
I don't blame. I mean,
it was like halfway through you were explaining Crimson Dawn to me, and then you said I got it, and then you immediately said Darth Maul, and I was like, oh wait, what?
It's like, oh shit, Maul. I know that
like
name.
Darth Maul.
I know that name.
Darth Maul's a goat,
dude. I think I have found. I think I found my next continuous read. Like, I don't know why, but this fucker drew me in.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. I guess this is like 200-something pages.
Well, we've got like some contenders then because we're also reading Ultimate Spider-Man later this month.
Yeah.
And that, at some point, I'm guaranteeing it will be a continuous at some point.
That shit. Y'all hang out for the week 5 because.
Yeah.
But man, it was 200-something pages. It was so quick.
It was very quick.
It was so, like, when we read Go Loser Rangers, I was like, okay. It took me a minute. This was like...
This, I don't think there was more than... At most, I think there was 6 panels on one page. It was like... two.
Well, here at the end, it's when Aaron is getting eaten by the Titan, and he saves... Oh, crap, I can't remember his name. Harmon, yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 text bubbles. Like, it's all pictures. It's just...
I think your double page on desktop double page.
Yeah, double page. Yeah,
I read on iPad.
Okay,
so
well, all right, then fine. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Either way, so quick.
Oh yeah.
And who's the?
That's got to be super confusing though, because like you got to know that there's a divide in the middle, because you could have gone.
Oh, I wasn't reading on this.
Oh, okay.
No. I read it on my Kindle. There's no reading on it.
Yeah.
Again,
desktop versions.
Fuck Comixology and Amazon for screwing all this shit up, because now it's in Kindle.
I would say Amazon.
Yeah.
I don't think Comixology wanted to do that.
It's in Kindle format now, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Bounty Hunters,
like even here, it looks like it cut off the top of the page.
Yeah, Bounty Hunters. I had to read on my iPad through the website because I had to go to. I bought it on Amazon.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, it just wasn't showing up in my Comixology thing until like I got done reading it, and so I just kept the "you just bought this book" page open on Safari, and so I hit read now on there to see where it would take me.
And it took you
and it took me to the Kindle website, and I was just like, oh, this is going to blow.
Yeah.
There's no zooming in at all, nothing. Boy had to put his reading glasses on.
Who the hell's the main character?
Aaron.
Oh, but he's dead.
No, he's not.
Okay, so he's lost a
leg
and an arm. I've never watched it.
Okay.
I've never watched Attack on Titan. Like I've seen, of course.
You've got a giant twist coming.
It's of course it's been out for
and there was
like 10 plus years. I am sure I have seen.
There was a stretch where like our whole friend group was not like together, but like independently. Because like people I never thought would watch anime at all was like super into Attack on Titan.
Yeah. So, like
I've watched up to what they call the start of the final season.
Yeah.
But what I didn't find out until recently was that their final season has been split up into like 3 or 4 parts.
So
it's like so you have like
one
4
final
seasons.
Season, yeah.
You stupid fucks.
All right. I know over the years I have seen clips and stuff that I would imagine is going to happen.
Yeah.
I can't really put it into like what is going to happen. I can just see them in my head. But Aaron, I knew was like, okay, that dude is the main. Like,
he's the main character.
He's the main character. And now it's like, okay, this fucker just lost his leg. He's just lost his arm, and he's in the belly of a Titan.
Something's about to happen. Like, literally, I assume the beginning of Volume 2.
Well, at the end of this one, did you keep reading? They actually had an excerpt, like, from the beginning of Volume 2.
No,
I did it just because I was completely invested. But it's literally just, like, showing the guys from the top of the tower shooting the Titans. They can't kill them.
No.
The dead soldiers. Then Harmon being confronted, going like, where the fuck is everybody?
Yeah. As someone who like hadn't watched it in a while, and I think what made me recommend Attack on Titan last month was that I tried to I was bored and I was like, let me go now that I know there's multiple parts of the last season.
Yeah.
Because I got really mad when the first episode of what they called the final season, started. It was like a time skip, and none of these people were there anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I think I've seen clips of stuff where.
So you haven't watched the whole thing yet?
No.
Oh, okay. You literally just started with the end.
No, I watched the first, all the way up till what they called the final.
Oh, okay. So you've seen it all.
No.
Seen.
I literally watched what they call final season part 1.
Yeah.
I watched maybe 2 episodes of that.
Okay.
And they hadn't brought it back in all the main people.
Okay.
That you've just spent I think it's your 3 or 4 seasons watching. And so I was just like, well, fuck that. I don't care anymore.
But you did see the first 3 seasons.
Yes.
That's what I meant. Yeah, you've seen those 3.
Yeah.
Okay. You've caught up to the point where they are currently.
Yes. Well,
you just
before though. Yeah.
Right, but you just don't know why the time skip happened between season 3 and 4.
Just got annoyed and didn't stick around to see what happened.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I know what's gonna happen. And,
okay. Damn, there's only 3 seasons of this?
There might be more.
But it's not that many.
No, it's not.
Where One Piece has
yeah.
But it also has been going on. But One Piece also
has
has been going on since what was it, 1990s?
Yeah.
This is just 2010.
Giant One Piece kick.
I figured.
I'm I'm on episode 800 something.
Jesus. Where this just came out in 2010, so there's not that much content for it.
But there's a huge twist coming. But what I was trying to say, I tried to let me go give it another chance, and I can't just especially with how many names you got to know in this. I was like, well, we're just going to start completely over.
Yeah.
I got 20 minutes into the show, forgot how brutal it was, and I was just like, I can't do this today. I mean, they literally give you this whole speech and talking about the Midgard or whatever at the very end of the book. And I remember this. I was like, I don't remember them taking back Wall Maria until season 3. And then I remember I remembered as soon as they showed their jacket and it still had the swords on there.
Yeah.
They hadn't actually gone to their prospective groups.
Right,
because
they were still trainees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's what that was. The swords is the trainees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I basically forgot the Colossal Titan attacked twice before everything.
Yeah.
And
go ahead. Yeah, I got it.
Then as soon as that guy who made top 10 and was being an asshole about getting a pick to go to the interior walls or whatever.
Yeah, the one that wanted to go.
When he threw up because he's like, "Fuck,
I'm one day away from going." Yeah,
and I remembered. I was like, "Oh fuck, I forgot." They make you They invest you in 10 characters.
Does he die?
Yeah.
Did he die in this one?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay. I'm going. I'm going through. All right. Yeah, he just threw up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If it hadn't happened yet, I'm pretty sure he does.
Because mainly it's just trying to keep up with
I
pictures.
Think they give him a mini redemption thing where he sacrifices himself.
Oh, okay.
But that or he just gets like
Just
killed right off the bat.
fucking just destroyed.
But it's literally like, we're gonna invest you in these 10 characters real quick, and then you're gonna have to watch half of them die. I'm not
Literally.
mean like we cut away. No, you
No,
see
no,
them
you
get
see them.
bit
Yeah,
and
like
blood
everything,
spray
yeah.
and everything.
I mean, hell, when on the top of the wall and
Yeah.
one of their buddies gets thrown off, she literally shoots the spike through his leg.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like when they talk about how like you can't accurately simulate war, and when bullets are flying, it's like it's a shit show.
Yeah.
And like that's perfectly captured.
This is good. This is good at being a shit show.
Yeah.
So, again, I don't know much about Attack on Titan other than just a few things I've seen over the years and shit. But like, they didn't walk softly into this story.
No.
They were like,
he watches his own mom die in like the first part.
yeah. It's like
That's like episode 1.
It's like, hold your beer.
Yeah.
We're gonna fuck you up real quick.
Yeah.
Then do the little 5-year time skip, and it's like, do the 5-year time skip, and it's like, all right, like you said, here's your 10 best.
Yeah.
These are the glory. This is your show, and it's like, class the show back up. Fuck all of you.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on now, hold on. We got you just started.
Yeah, and it's like, you know how we made you invest in those 10 characters?
Yeah.
Then we explained how dire the situation is, because
we're down to like,
they had so many people come from the first wall into the second wall.
Yeah.
And now they don't have enough. They barely have enough food to feed everybody because that much people took up
that
area,
much less room. Yeah, right.
And
like they're talking about like meat is the piece that they
rarity.
got was like, oh no, the 5 of us have to promise like
we can't tell anybody.
we can't tell anybody. Like this goes to deathbed.
Yeah. And so then I'm like, oh, we're gonna knock down this wall too.
Yeah.
Although, if I remember correctly, this one ends up being okay.
They push them back. I would assume like because you lose this wall, you're fucked.
Yeah, and the royal family's not letting that happen.
Yeah, no. They still, out of all this, we fought Titans for years and all this shit. They still have not killed a Titan yet.
Oh yeah, it just like they were talking about.
In this volume.
Oh, they haven't showed one getting killed yet.
Oh, okay. I was about to say like they have not actually shown them like slice one
because they
yet.
talked about it. There's like for every one we kill, we lose about 30 people.
Yeah, I got that part. Yeah, I remember, but they haven't shown one die yet. Like because when Eren was going to slice the one dude's back, the other one reached up, and ate his leg.
Yeah.
And the Colossus smoked away. Yeah.
Which will all be explained.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I mean, how else would they know exactly the one spot it has to be hit? So.
Right. I mean, I was leaving like Eren's like first idea was like, oh no, it only attacked the guns, the stationary guns, and it only attacked the gate.
Yeah.
Like it is.
Well, no, I'm talking about how would the humans know the one spot?
Yeah. I was just talking about like in this comic shown.
Oh no.
The crew, the guys that we invested, still have not killed somebody. Killed one yet. And it kind of goes back to like what we talked about with like Radiant Black is like you feel like to me you felt without giving them a lot of screen time, you felt more invested in these 10 characters than you did with the Radiant Black, like with that main character. It's like,
well, they've been through some shit for real.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, well you just got to see his mother die. You were invested in those 2 characters, and like he's literally the other guy that was thrown up. It's like he's running away. Yeah, like he became the best to run away.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have to actually see one.
Yeah, so it's like holy shit. This I don't know why. I don't know why I liked it. Maybe this might be more of a I'll go watch it on the
shit like this in mainstream comics anymore.
God no,
there's hardly ever. If there's stakes, it's like, well, the whole world's gonna end.
Not we know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. So,
I loved it when Eren and her. Shit.
I mean, it's like this is basically when Game of Thrones killed Ned Stark, and then Walking Dead started offing main characters.
Yeah. It's just like start off on the hot.
It's like okay, no one's safe.
No one's safe. I'm trying to think. Oh, so. There was a little blurb in here about when they were like kind of pretty much like giving us the information of like Titans and shit.
Yeah.
They've been attacking, like Titans have been around since like the medieval ages. Is that what I got?
Yeah, but also like I don't think.
Or is their time a little different than our time?
Their time is way different.
Okay, all right. It is Earth. It's just not.
I think it is Earth, And honestly, I think it's one of those situations. I think it's kind of a. It wouldn't surprise me if it's kind of a uh, Horizon Zero Dawn thing, where like,
Oh, okay.
where like our numbers got drastically reduced, and then
We had to revert.
I think a certain group decided, hey, we're just going to stay within these walls, and we're not going to tell the new generations shit. So that way they believe whatever we tell them.
Okay.
Like anytime, Harmon said his uncle
Had a book, yeah.
had to hide a book that mentioned the outside world.
Right, because that was forbidden to have a book.
They have. We're not close to them hinting at it, but the royal family is
pretty
doing some dastardly things.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't know why. It's just drew me in really quickly.
It's very good, and
the fact that it was a 200-something anime manga, and I read it so quickly, it was like, okay, I could.
Now I want to say, if you going to stick strictly to the manga, I want to say this is like one of the few that has like a pretty nice like collector's set. I know.
Does it come in that big box thing, or is it different than that?
I want to say there might be hardcover. Now that's very rare for a manga. Only one I know is Berserk for sure, which I've never read. But
then there's like 10 hardcovers for that son of a bitch.
Yeah, but it would not surprise me if Attack on Titan. I know they definitely probably have a box set by now, but
there is a box set, Titan Deluxe 1.
Yeah.
It is a hardcover.
Oh, nice.
For $34.
For
that
is it volumes
1? It's gonna have to give me a minute. There's 1, there's 2, there's I see 5, 7.
Are they individual books?
Yeah. Hang on, give me a minute. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why can't we just do this one piece?
Oh, make it a hardcover? Dude, that would be really cool.
Honestly, and I know.
But it's just too much, though, isn't it?
Here's the thing, like, why can't we do, like...
It weighs 2 pounds, and they're...
Okay, that doesn't...
Huh? I just can't find how many... Like,
is this Amazon?
Yeah.
Let me see. Sometimes you just gotta check the description.
Well, that's what I was looking at. But yeah, like, I get Amazon, like, One Piece just has so much that I probably is just too much to put in together, but...
Well, no, you just make an omnibus. Now, granted, they'd have, like, multiple omnibuses.
Yeah.
But,
what was the omnibus that we saw that was, like, this tall? Was that Invincible?
Oh, those compendiums? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was but, honestly, what I want is, see all
Dude,
details.
We're going to the comic book store today, too, and I'm going to take a looky. There's no way they got this on the shelf, though.
No. You have better luck going to Second Charles and like Barnes and Noble and Books a Million. Where's the description?
Yeah, that's what I was.
We'd probably have to look up a YouTube video.
Yeah,
but there are hardcovers out there, which is what. Yeah, they just have an about the author.
There was I did see something that was like a big like box.
Yeah,
I think that was back a page or two, but
oh, hardcovers in German. You might want to double check that.
Was the one I just clicked on? That was German. God dang it! Berserker did that. I went to get Berserker on Comixology.
They only make hardcovers in German.
That's gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, it says German edition.
But I got the Berserker on. I was gonna get it on Comixology, but it was paid for, and I just have the copies of it. And they only had Volume 1 in German to download on Comixology. They didn't have the English version.
Yeah.
It's in German?
Hold on. Let me search Attack on Titan Collected Edition. I butchered that.
Sorry, folks. We went down a rabbit hole, and we're slow and southern, so it takes us a while to type shit and look up stuff.
I don't know. We'll have to like YouTube that.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. There's a hardcover of this. I'll
yeah.
Because that's definitely I know we
Googled Krista Stefano.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I just wanted to see what is that like his stuff.
Yeah.
Like I knew who he was. I was
check
just
out
like,
his special on Netflix, Speshy Weshy.
oh, I need to watch that.
It's very funny.
He's 38. Man,
Yeah.
he seems so much older than that.
But yeah, no. This could very easily, especially if it's got a hardcover, end up being
If this
a
like,
buy.
I don't mind your like One Piece collection
Mhm.
because you got the whole like the
I've got
soft
all
cover
4
box,
of them,
right?
Yeah,
There's 4.
the 4 box sets. Yeah,
There's 4 box sets. Holy shit!
I
God,
almost
that's
went
so
back
much
and-
content.
My Hero Academia is also on a very good kick right now, and I almost went and bought that
Bought that
box set
one
one.
Golly.
But yeah,
But like, it's cool that those box sets, but it's at the same. That's just.
I just don't have a shelf to put them on.
Well,
right
yeah,
now
it's the shelf, and then I don't know why I don't like it though.
because I'd much rather have an omnibus. That's what and I wish manga would do it. Like, their pages are obviously much smaller than ours, but like, can we do like an comics does oversized hardcover?
Yeah.
Can we get oversized hardcover and
Manga.
omnibus
Ooh,
of
that
manga?
would be cool.
Like, give me. I mean, yeah, if you could do the entire first box set, which is volumes 1 through 20. Well, no, because
Well, that's 20 something now hardcover volume.
because now it's like see, that's the problem. Their volumes are 200 pages, not
130.
something.
Yeah.
So
Something
yeah,
like that.
so it's like to them, because I think most omnibus sit around somewhere like the 600 to 800 pages.
Talking about like an Omni.
Yeah.
I think that
Now,
has
granted, omnibus.
that one's got like $1,000.
Oh, that's 1,000.
No. I'm sorry. My Flash has got 1,000. That one might.
Yeah,
have.
and your Flash is thick as fuck.
That Flash is like 3 inches thick.
So if we could do somewhere between like that, so let's do like 800 pages. So that'd be 4 volumes, and if you did it like 4 volumes of One Piece in the first hardcover, I guarantee it still sells out.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, dude, it probably sells out. It probably sells out before it ever even.
Yeah.
It's gonna get pre-ordered, sold out.
Yeah.
Before it ever
Mhm.
gets to print.
Yeah.
That's 864 pages.
So yeah, you could
The
do
Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
You could do more than that. Then you could easily put like 1,000.
Because
which
the
would be-
Flash, I am sure the Flash.
1,000 would be around
What was that? That was shit.
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint.
Or no, I don't know. It's over there behind that thing. I mean, that Venomnibus ain't.
The Venom, yeah,
It ain't skinny.
It ain't skinny. I think it's thicker than that one.
Yeah. Now you want the ultimate task? Go look at that.
15. The Flash 10-year anniversary omnibus is 1,512
yeah,
pages.
no. So just make it like $1,000, and you could fit 5 volumes in there.
And that sumbitch is stupid fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe I've had that since August. Wow. It tells me that I've already purchased it.
Yeah.
But go look what you're saying.
Scott Snyder Batman Omnibus Volume 1.
Oh,
That's
that
thick
I
as
got
fuck
you.
too.
Yeah.
Also, we already said it was your birthday. Unfortunately, your present's still being worked on at the moment. I have it, but I had to get someone to do something to it.
Yeah.
And so, did not make it in time to make this episode, but will be in time for your actual birthday.
Woohoo!
Hopefully.
Love it. Couple more weeks.
Apparently, like 3 of his employees were, their kids had spring break this week, so
Ooh, yeah.
it was just the other person.
Batman Volume 1's 900 pages.
Oh, yeah. So let's do that.
So that and the Batman are close to the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah, I packaged those both up. I got ordered the Flashpoint and that one at the same time.
Your
And it
pregnant
had
wife.
a heavy sticker. It had a heavy sticker on it. And we went and pay attention. And she went to pick it up. And she's like, oh, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
She left it on the porch
I
until I
don't
got home. And she's like, you need to go get your package. I'm like, it's just a couple books. She goes, no, you need to go pick it
Yeah,
up.
you say that when you.
And I just went to reach down with one hand and just grab the edge, and it like snapped out of my hand. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Because at the time, my brain, I didn't process like what two
Those are
omnibuses.
probably like the first ones you bought, too.
Yeah, they were, and
Yeah.
it's like what 2 omnibuses in a box would feel
Mhm.
like, and it was.
Speaking of which,
Fucking
I saw your little
heavy.
pile over there. If I didn't already have your birthday present in line, I'd be buying you the same $99 bookshelf I bought off Amazon.
Oh, to start putting everything in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got plans for in the main room to build a
Custom.
bookshelf
Yeah.
in the corner, but it's just convincing her what books I can put on the bookshelf.
I was about to say half of that. There's going to be at least 2 whole shelves that are dedicated just to like family pictures.
Oh, pictures, plants,
Yeah.
fake plants, stuff. Yeah, it's if I build it the way we want to build it.
Yeah.
But then it's the question: do I put the comic books that aren't really in a cohesive grouping, or do I put my hardcover Star Wars books that are in a very cohesive, canonized format?
Well, I mean, that's a pretty big section of wall, though.
Oh yeah,
and y'all are going, from what you told me, you're going all the way up to the ceiling.
It's the plan, yeah.
So which means you need to put the heavy stuff on the bottom.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got on the bottom.
Yeah, which is how I have mine. Those books can go literally any shelf.
The normal Star Wars can go in the middles. And shit,
so they can both be on there. It's just the 2 middle shelves you're probably going to lose.
You just got to convince somebody about that.
Yeah.
But
because if you're not, I don't know how many books she has, but why are we building a ginormous bookshelf to not put the books that are owned here?
Exactly, because they're just getting put in corners, and
otherwise it needs to be built into a different room, and you just need to
one day.
Yeah,
grand scheme, gonna have that bonus room, kind of like above like the garage or something.
Add on to this or
no, not here.
Okay.
The next house probably. Whatever house we build
in Birmingham or
south,
an hour outside of Birmingham.
It's definitely south.
Yeah. Clinton.
I want to do a bonus room, and like half of it's gonna be like a bar sports side to it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have like a wet bar and like a kitchenette, beer fridge, maybe even something else in there. And then the other half is like comics. It's gonna be like movie posters, like my disc plates, bookshelf, kind of like what you're talking about, like with the ladder that goes around the room.
Oh, I want like a dedicated library.
Yeah, like that half of the room's gonna be like the PlayStation, Nintendo Switch,
don't
like all
get me started,
all that shit. All that shit's gonna be like.
You're taking a beginning of the episode ramble away from me from a post I saw last night. We'll get into that. But Attack on Titan, very good.
This is good.
Will probably be a continuous at some point.
Some point, yeah, I think so.
But I'm gonna fight hard for Spider-Man. So, that being said, we do have a segment this week. It is shit list. Yeah. Do you have one? Because I thought of one halfway. I was gonna like stop it and be like, "Here, I just thought of this one if you want it."
Yeah, you forgot it
but
already.
no, like we brought it. You brought something up close to it, so I was just like, "Yeah, here."
What?
Now I don't remember.
Oh, good job.
But we talked about it earlier in the episode.
I don't really have anything. No, I mean, I really
Nothing's
don't.
made you angry lately?
Well, there is, but stuff I really don't want to talk about on here.
Okay.
I guess people is the biggest shit list right now.
Yeah, people are pretty shitty.
In the general vicinity, not you, but just
I'll say I'm the
or
closest
my
one
wife.
to you.
But in the general vicinity of my area, we've had some possible problems, but they haven't manifested yet.
Neighbors?
Yeah.
Oh.
But just
can't wait to hear about that at lunch.
People need to talk to people more and have conversations.
But we don't like talking to people.
But we don't like talking to people, so it's a problem, and that's the part of the shit list is.
Yeah.
We don't talk well with people.
Just once I get to know you.
Yeah.
I saw that.
But I got to get to know you first.
I saw the perfect thing. It was a couple months ago. It was an Instagram reel, and it's a guy talking to, I guess, his girlfriend or something, or some female, and it was another person that had like a sign hanging around his nest, and it said "new best friend." And he said, "Hey," the girl's talking to him, was like, "Hey, do you want one of these?" He's like, "Yeah, I really would. Blah blah blah, whatever. Blah. Really need a new best friend."
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, yeah, you know, you got to talk to him, right?" And he was like, yeah, that's fine. He's my new best friend. And she's like, yeah, but first, he's one of these. She flips the sign around. It says stranger. And you're like,
no!
no. But yeah, I was like, that's me perfectly.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, new best friend? Yeah, cool. But you got to talk to a stranger. Nope, I'm out. I'm good.
Not worth it. My shit list is everyone driving on Interstate 65 through the state of Alabama right now. People in Alabama aren't great drivers already, and I'll include myself in that.
Yeah.
But they drive slow as fuck, and it shouldn't take me 2 hours to get here, when it only is an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, it did take you forever to get here.
Yeah, and what I didn't realize until halfway up, because I started looking at license plates, we're still in spring break season.
I was about to say, it's everybody
and
going
it's
home.
Friday.
Yeah.
And it was like Ohio, Michigan, fucking Kentucky. And I'm like, I hate all of you.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck the people that use Interstate 65 coming through Alabama. As a guy who goes to Auburn a lot, then also his dad lives in Prattville, and then has to come up to basically Huntsville once a month.
Yeah.
It's like, I basically live on 65 right now.
Yeah, dude. 65, I know I've put Jesus, I've probably put 70% of my travel on 65 over the years.
I mean, you grew up damn near right off 65
Yeah,
too.
I grew up pretty much on 65.
You know, from basically March to September, you never know what you're going to get.
It is hell.
But you're 50% sure there's going to be traffic.
It's definitely going to be traffic, but just don't know how bad it's going to be. Yeah, how bad's today going to be?
I mean, I don't think it was either last year or the year before. It took me what's usually an hour 15 drive. It took me 3 hours to get to my dad's house for Father's Day.
From Birmingham to Montgomery?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus.
Yeah, so fuck all y'all out there. But also come back for next week because we will be reading Why the Last Man, Volume 6.
Woohoo!
And it gets a little more kinky again.
It just goes back around.
If you like pirate ladies, which I do, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's next week. Why the Last Man, Volume 6. Yeah. Which, by the way, us being so far ahead is killing me on like, which volumes have we read?
Oh yeah, because we're recording before the next one's even been aired.
Yeah, we haven't even got to Volume 5 yet.
Yeah,
and or I think we just released. No,
we haven't even released April yet.
No, yeah.
Yeah, we just 7 Secrets just came out this past week.
Yeah. So yeah. That will be next week though, and we will talk about what I will just stopped you from talking about. So yeah, I'm talking about that, and I'm rambling, and I don't know why. And next week, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.